Okay, this is like a video diary I'm going to try here. I made it to the trailhead in 15 miles. With a pretty good pace this morning. No real problems. But I could see that there's been a lot of rain and the ground was pretty soft, rutted up from erosion. And then I get to the trailhead and I see this waiting for me as soon as I get here. And you can kind of see where there was a wash that went down as well. So I'm not going to go in. A tree down bothers me as well. This area gets a lot of trees down. Let's see if I can get into the woods a little bit here. But you can just kind of see how the trail evolves with the trees coming down in here. And anyway, these weren't reassuring signs. And I forgot to bring anything to eat with me, like a dummy. So I packed for a week and forgot food. So there you go. I did eat a big breakfast this morning, so I think that's going to get me back. So I'm going to turn around and head back. I'm hour 15 into the ride. That should hit me at about hour 45 getting to the edge of town, which I start passing cafes so I can get some food if I bonk, which may happen today. Sun's out. You can kind of see it peering through the trees. Looks nice right now, but I'll be fully exposed when I get out of the woods here. So all that in mind, I'm going to head on back to the house, pack it up early. Bike's doing great. Just as a walk around on it, I've got all my clothes and stuff in here. This does swing and I can feel it a little. There's a little bit of adjustment left in the straps. I can go, so I'll readjust that before I go. My spot is just clipped on with no safety on it, so I'm going to had the thought I would just put a zip tie around it this morning just to make me feel a little better about it. I've got electrolytes in my water bottles. I'm almost through one of those now. And then I've got this little cup holder that I got from Ratgeist, the same as as my rear bag. Greg's a local guy I met through an odd way online, and at any rate, I really like the equipment he made for me. I've got new tires and I've gone tubeless on those. This is the first ride on tubeless. The rear does not seem like it has enough air at 30. I don't know if it's because of the weight back there or I'm just not used to these tires, but it looked flat riding along here. The rolling resistance wasn't bad, oddly enough. I'm running 120 air in the front fork. Kind of see the fork travel I'm getting. That's not doing any single track. I'm using about half stroke, which is, I think, where I'm going to want it. So I think that one's good. I got new grips I added on for a little bit more support. I've always had ulnar nerve numbness, so I got some support there, and I cranked them up motocross style. Get a good arm position, which seems to work great. The little knobs on the end are really nice to change my hand position on a longer ride and get some relief for my hands and arms. They do catch on trees though. I've already been put down once because of that. Otherwise, I'm running a 1x10 setup on this. This came as a single speed, and I've put 1x10 on it, which I love. I'm going to have to re-gear for Colorado. I'm running a 32 front cog on it. I think I'm aiming at a 28 for there. I don't use the top gears now, so it's actually gonna. I think it's actually not a huge re-gearing, but it should. I mean, that's as low as I can go and still be able to crank across the desert. So that's about it. And I'll put this away and go pedal some more.